Hey Deborah, hey Robert, how y'all doing today? Hello, hello, happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna wait for some more people to come in. I was just sitting here waiting on some more people to come in. I took me a good walk this morning. Thank you so much, Deborah. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Deborah. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I try to bring content, and when I can, what I can, you know. So, hey, Brittany, how are you? How's your day going? I see a lot of schools that's getting out. So we're gonna do a little bit of uh papu today to see what's going on. Let's see, did Remy really go to the hospital? Did she really, 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 really go to the hospital, y'all? Hey, Royalty. Hey, how are you, Queen? How are you doing? I'm good. I'm cooking a late breakfast. Okay. Well, guess what, sis? I went out this morning, and when I was out, I bought a long uh, sub. So I didn't eat no breakfast, so I ate half of that for lunch before I came live, and I eat the other half later. So that's what I did. Wait, when did she go to the hospital? Yesterday, sweetie pie. I'm good, Miss D and Chad. How are you, Lisa Oates? What's going on with you, love? Yes. I'm gonna let y'all get into I'm gonna get into this video. My goal today, y'all, is 5 coffees. So if anyone like to donate to my channel, please feel free and do so. My goal today is 5 coffees. Everybody can get one if you like. That's fine with me. Yep, she went yesterday, sis. She went yesterday, honey. But we just gonna go on and get into it and see what's going on. And ooh, baby. Child. Auntie Strokes, what's going on with you today? How are you, honey? Yep, she went to the hospital yesterday. So y'all, we're gonna get into the video. I want to play the video of this guy. So I really don't know what happened. And y'all, before I play this video, is it true? Now I don't know, because I gotta go back and watch the 2 girls that I follow. Is they trying to get Diddy off of this allegedly stuff against him? What is going on with that? TT, what's going on, my love? How are you? Long time no see. Hey Deborah, okay. Another BB on your hands. Hey Deborah, I guess so, baby. I guess so. Yes, my goal today, y'all, is 5 coffees. Well, my goal every day is 5 coffees. So if anybody would like to contribute to my channel, Brittany would be in the chat every so often, dropping the link. So if you like to donate, you are more than welcome to donate. Let's see. So we're gonna get into the video. Who went to the hospital? Remy. I'm gonna play the video for y'all now. Let me just get into it. I'm good, TT. I'm good. Thank you, baby. I'm good. God is good. I'm here. You know, just trying to keep things going, keep pushing TT, and that's all I could do, baby. That's all I could do. So let's try to get into it, and I want y'all to tell me if y'all can hear this. So let me bring it up on the stage, and then I want y'all to hear the guy.
This is breaking news. And Remy, you asked for this.
Now y'all tell me if y'all can hear me. Put a one in the chat,
You
please.
kept telling that man to sign the divorce paper.
This man is funny,
And
y'all.
now that
Like,
the
I can't
man
even fuck with
signed
him
the
for real.
divorce papers, allegedly Remy Ma was
Oh, thank
just
you,
rushed
TT. Appreciate it,
to
baby.
the
Thank you.
hospital
The link is
during
right there in the
survival.
chat. Brittany just dropped the link.
They saying that
But you
she
see
was
it. If you don't,
laying
I
next
let her
to an
redrop
empty
it.
pill bottle, pure survival. And she was the one who cheated on Pat Poose. If you would have just stayed
Y'all, he
faithful
funny.
and kept your legs closed during survival, this wouldn't have never happened, Remy Ma. I can't even enjoy the rest of my vacation because Remy Ma is finally getting her karma. And this is crazy. And Papoose, you better not rush to that hospital. I'm telling you right now.
In a crisis, you run toward the fight.
In Congress, Mikey was among Musk's most vocal critics and praised by independent news sources for going above and beyond.
I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about it. After
I'm telling you,
it's done.
Papoose, you better not go to that hospital. I know you've been loyal to that girl for so long. I think she's doing this for attention. She's trying to do anything to get Papoose back. And I'm hoping Papoose do not fall for this. Do not fall for the freak off tail banana in the tailpipe. Because she's trying to do anything to sabotage your relationship. Now this woman was allegedly, they rushed Remy Ma to the hospital, and I feel bad for her. But if she would have kept her legs closed, this wouldn't be happening during survival. You just posted all of these pictures with you and Easy the Block Captain. You post all these pictures with you and your boyfriend. Now you are being rushed to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a publicity stunt. I think she's doing this to try to get Papoose to come back home. Papoose, do not go back with that woman. She is a demon.
Lord,
It's the same
Jesus,
thing that
y'all.
dudes do. I'm telling you, Remy is like a dude. Men fall out.
Lord.
Men cry. Men go in the hospital.
Y'all, what do y'all think? Do y'all think she's doing this because she want his attention back? Do y'all think she's doing this because she want him back? Do y'all think she's doing this because if she say this would bring him to the hospital to where she at? Because the simple fact of his daughter, and that's the baby's mother, and that's still his wife. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this, y'all?
When they know they messed up with their man, pure survival, and they doing anything they can do to try to get you to come back. Do not go back with that woman, Papoose. I don't feel bad for Remy at all, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. This is breaking news. We all know that Remy did Papoose dirty. Now the woman done passed the fuck out. Her weave, they found weave residue all in her goddamn place. Weed mark, track marks, weave marks, everything in an empty medicine bottle. I think she's doing this to try to lure Papoose to come back to her freak off dungeon. Pure survival. That man said he don't want them clothes. He don't want that Regina no more. He don't want you no more. Can't you get that to your greasy weave? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, y'all. I feel bad for Remy. But Remy brought this on her own goddamn self. She brought it all on her own self. And I can't even go surfing during survival. I promised that I would go surfing, but I cannot go surfing because Remy Ma is now in the damn hospital. You know what I'm saying? After she was talking all of this gangster stuff during
I don't know,
survival.
sis.
You said you didn't care about Pat Poose, that he was a broke motherfucker. Pure survival. Now you are breaking down Remy. This is embarrassing. You see that the internet ain't take your side. You cheated on that man. He visited you while you were in jail, pure survival, for 6 years straight. And you tried to shit on the man. Now you going into the hospital talking about you need somebody to get your daughter. Pat Poose, do not listen to her. She said that you wasn't allowed to get your daughter or you wasn't coming to see your daughter. Now she in the hospital allegedly talking about Pat Poose need to come get his daughter because I'm going to be in the hospital for the next 2 weeks. Pure survival. This shit is crazy, y'all. This is crazy, and this is
Well, how
breaking
she know
news.
she's gonna be in the hospital for the next 2
Breaking
weeks?
news. Get them likes up. Remy Ma has been rushed to the hospital, and she want everybody to feel bad for her. She's trying to manipulate Pat Poose after she was a cheater. Why don't you get your side piece? The dude that you cheated on Pat Poose with, pure survival, why ain't he at the hospital with you? Why ain't the dude that you cheated on fucking Pat Poose with? Why ain't that Geico Frog dude at the hospital with
for
you?
the coffee.
Now you want Pat Poose to come to the hospital? I think it's a setup. Pat Poose don't go. She probably gonna have some people there try to do something to you, or probably try to have the police come and say you put her in the hospital. Pure survival. I don't trust Remy Ma for nothing.
Now, y'all, I gotta stop it right here because now when he just said Pat Poose don't go to the hospital, watch yourself. She may call the cops on you. Now that does sound like some shit that Brianna do. That sounds like some old setup bullshit there. Okay, thinking she may lie and said he did something to her. I mean, when you dealing with evil women like this, you have to think like this man is saying. You really do, and I grant him on that. You really have to think like that. I mean, if she really is in the hospital, if I was Pat Poose, I would go through the family to try to see where his daughter is at, make sure his daughter is good or whatever. But just going up against her right now, I don't think I will go up against her right now due to the situation of the divorce that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got an attorney. I don't know what's going on with their divorce case here, but I wouldn't go against her right now. And I'm just being real. I wouldn't. Oh, thank you, TT. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much, TT. I appreciate that. Facts, Miss D. He's right. Yes, I would not go against her right now. Like going in the hospital to see her. You never know what she could tell the police that Pat Poose tried to do to her. Can get this man arrested. We see this shit all the time when women get mad at their soon-to-be ex-husband, their soon-to-be whoever. You know what I'm saying? So if I was Pat Poose, I would try to reach out because he said he has a good relationship still with her side of the family. So I would reach out to them to see, can you get to your daughter? Or, if she needs you to take the daughter, but you need to have something in proof. Have somebody with you whenever she's telling you something, because you just don't know right now. But let's continue because he's funny, y'all. Hey, Auntie Cherry.
I used to like you, Remy, but you are vicious. You are a super duper hood chick during survival. And you are going to do anything to try to get Pat Poose to come back so you can have your cake and eat it too during survival. Don't you see the redness in my eyes, Remy? I've been crying for the last 10, 20 minutes. Soon as I heard that Remy Ma was rushed to the hospital, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that she's trying to set Pat Poose up to come to the hospital just so she can get him locked up. Pure survival. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that she's really going through some shit, that she really in pain. I think that this is a setup. Look, everybody got a 1 in the chat. Remy's trying to get Pat Poose to come to the hospital so she can set that man up. He said he don't want his clothes. He don't want none of them drawers with any of the old sperm residue on it. He don't want none of that shit no more. Remy, survival. Don't you got another dude to write your lyrics? You need somebody to write you a rap, huh, Remy? Pure survival. What about the new dude that you're with? Ain't he a rapper? Can't he write your motherfucker verses? Pure survival. I said I look too good to be loving you. I said I look way too good to be fucking you. I said I look way too good to be loving you. I'm conceited. I got my weave in. If you're so conceited, Pure survival, why are you still sweating Pat Poose? You said that Pat Poose looked like a Geico frog, Pure survival, and he does look like a frog. And you look like Miss Piggy during survival. I mean, you are Miss Piggy and Pat Poose with Kermit the Frog, Pure survival. But he was a good guy. Now you want everybody to feel bad for you. Oh, I'm in the hospital.
All right, this feels almost illegal to know, but our windows were so old and just desperately needed to be replaced.
I agree with this guy.
So I called a few contractors, but they...
Come visit me. How we know you ain't in the hospital for having an alleged herpes outbreak? Pure survival. I'm not going to let y'all say that I said that Remy had herpes. Pure survival. I'm not saying that she got herpes, but it's a possibility from after all the bodies she's been catching, according to Pat Poose, Pure survival. So we don't know what she's in the hospital for. You know what I'm saying? But I think that this woman is trying to set Pat Poose up, and I hope if Pat Poose is watching this, don't go to no motherfucking hospital to see that girl. After she talked about you like a dog during survival, I would say let her ass sit in the hospital. I'm not coming to visit you. You can sit right in that hospital all you want. She hoping that the internet, we all feel bad for her. Remy was out talking all this trash, talking about Pat Poose, the brokest motherfucker she ever met in life, Pure survival. She said Pat Poose was broker than MC Hammer. But my whole thing is, Pat Poose is what kept you afloat, Remy. He's the reason why motherfuckers even liked you in the first place. Pure survival. You ain't bring out no new music that make a motherfucker say, oh, I can't wait to go get that Remy Ma shit. Hell to the no. We was loving you because of the black love thing. Pat Poose brought black love into your world. Now you break it down, falling out. They said that they found Remy. Allegedly, Remy was laid out with a medicine bottle, with her weave going all the way from the top step down to the bottom. Pure survival. You had the ambulance, people tripping over motherfucking extensions, everything to get this woman. I think she's doing this shit for a publicity stunt. Pure survival. Ain't nothing wrong with Remy Ma. Where's Fat Joe when you need a peanut head, motherfucker? Why ain't Fat Joe his bald headed ass down there visiting you? You know what I'm saying? You want Pat Poose to come to the hospital. You've been doing shit for the last fucking week, Remy. Talking all this and that, and Pat Poose ain't shit. Motherfucker, you said all of this stuff, and you're not jealous of him. Pure survival. Where is the lesbian kitty cat real? Where's the lesbian girl that you cheated on Pat Poose with? Why ain't the lesbian girl and the dude that looked like Pat Poose, his twin frog, Pure survival, why ain't none of them at the hospital? I got potato chips coming out of my mouth, Remy. Pure survival. That means I'm speaking with passion. I don't give a shit. I told you I'm not going to sit here and cry about Remy being in the hospital because she was talking shit for the last week straight. A whole week, keeping that man away from his daughter. You know what I'm saying? And then now you saying you need somebody to get your daughter because you in the hospital and Pat better come on. See, you was used to controlling that man. Talking to him like a dog, treating him any kind of way.
Yo,
and now you need a man that you can treat like a goddamn Pat Poose dog. Pure survival. And the new dude ain't letting you treat him like that, Remy, because you not hot shit. You not big shit to the new dude. Pat Poose is the one who praised the ground that you walked on. Pure survival.
Yes,
now you up there at the hospital looking crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? All the missing weave pieces out your head. Now I'm going to pray for you. But this is what happens when you do someone wrong during survival. You know how many times Pat Poose sat home with your daughter listening to Pleasure P. You did me wrong. I did you wrong. You take me back. You take me back.
Yo,
you did me wrong, girl. I did you. How many times you think that man got to keep sitting home listening to that type of music?
He said,
you know how many times? Listen, it's
he said it was by her when the
ambulance
ambulance got there.
That, but it's usually a woman that be sitting home talking about I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna shed no tears. No, I'm not gonna cry. That's the music that Pat Poose used to be listening to. Sitting home crying over you, Remy. And now you are crying because you want that old thing back. You want that man to come back to hell during survival. And I'm telling you right now, I don't go backwards. Ladies and gentlemen, if somebody broke your heart or left you stuck, busted, and disgusted, and you come and resurrect out the gravel, pure survival, you ain't supposed to go backwards. Amen. Never go back to somebody who did you wrong. You know what I mean? I hope Pat Poose is sitting there cracking the hell up that you in the hospital now, pure survival. You know what I mean? Allegedly, sources close to Remy talking about she's in the hospital, she's not doing well. She was making all these motherfucking videos talking all this shit, pure survival. Now she not doing well. She was just doing fine, talking about Pat Poose like a dog, talking about how happy she was. Salute the BD hole in the building. Just hit that super chat.
No, this man is so funny.
Beauty is more than meets the eye. Right? It's the spirit of self-expression, the thrill of exploring new.
We not playing with Remy. I don't want nobody to buy into this girl. We listen to her make all these videos. She accused Pat Poose's girlfriend of being the same age as their oldest kid. You're going to accuse my woman of being the same age as our kid. So you making fun of his new girlfriend, Pure Survival, trying to say that Pat Poose likes little girls. Why would you say some shit like that?
What that sound like, Survival?
So Carissa, what's her name? Carissa is a grown woman, and she can box during Survival. Did you see how she was throwing them punches when her and Pat Poose was sparring, Pure Survival? That's one thing a person hates. After they dog you out and they see you doing good and they see you happy,
funny, sweet sensations,
and they see you happy with another person, now they want to start crying, singing this song, "Come Take Me Back." Please take me back. It's too late, Remy. You can cry all you want. It's too late to apologize because you're not sorry. You're only sorry because you lost a good man during Survival. You lost a good guy.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? And now you have to suffer the consequences during Survival. But to try to get somebody to feel bad for you, absolutely not. This is a cry out for help, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now Remy all of a sudden
I love him too.
Is in the hospital and she's so hurt, heartbroken. Why didn't you just come out and say, Pat Poose, I'm sorry for cheating on you? You did 6 years with me in jail. Auntie. Even though I wasn't in the jail with you, I was down there visiting your funky vagina ass all these years, only for you to come home and take a doodle on me during Survival. You came home and took a doodle on Pat Poose. Survival. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, look, we out here in Costa Rica, y'all. Look at this shit. As I'm talking to y'all, there is a big ass motherfucking lizard just walking. Like I'm not over here talking. Look at this goddamn lizard. Oh my God. This look like Pat Poose. Survival. The lizard look just like Pat Poose. I love you, Pat, Survival. But you look like a Geigo frog. And so does the dude that Remy cheated on you with. Oh my God, I just seen Pat Poose coming out the goddamn oh my God, listen, did y'all see that big ass lizard? Oh my God, look at his face, Brother Bible. Oh my God, if he start running towards me, y'all better do something. Call Tyrone. Oh my God.
No, he too
Look at this
funny.
big lizard. Oh my God, this is crazy. See, this is some Costa Rican shit. Look at that. Look at that big ass lizard, y'all. Look at the goddamn Geico frog lizard. This is crazy, guys. Welcome to Costa Rica, where you could just be talking about Remy and a big ass goddamn. Look at that goddamn.
Let me see.
Goddamn it, look, I'm chasing it. Oh shit, let me stop running. Look at the goddamn lizard. Oh
it's
my
right
God.
there on the top of the screen.
We are now surviving a big ass lizard, and I'm afraid that another one might run out on me. Oh, do y'all think I need to? Hold up. I'm getting scared as fuck. Oh, hold up. Hold up. God damn it.
Hold on, I'm trying to do this channel for you.
Oh my God, I'm over here playing with a goddamn lizard. I'm thinking one of them motherfuckers might run up behind me. Where is he? Oh shit, look at the motherfucker. Look at him. Look at him. Listen, sir. Do you have a twin brother by the name of Papoose?
Patterson.
Do you have a twin brother? And Remy doing your goddamn brother dirty. Look at that motherfucker.
P-E-R-S-O-N.
We are surviving Jamil Ventura when nature calls. I'm Jamil Ventura. Jamil Ventura. I feel like the crocodile hunter, guys. I'm not going nowhere closer to that motherfucker. Hold on, let me get the Britney Spears. It's a goddamn lizard back there, Britney Spears. Yeah, you Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Justin Bieber's wife. Just a Costa Rican girl. All right, is this lizard going to bite me? Is this lizard going to bite me? Yes, look, it's a big ass lizard over here that looked like a rapper named Papoose.
You're talking about the lizard.
Yes, you see me sweating like I'm at Diddy's court hearing?
Yeah, of course, the lizard everywhere here.
Sweetheart, a big ass lizard just jumped out of nowhere.
Yeah, because he's on vacation.
I thought it was Papoose, Pure Survival. Right in the bushes. How you doing? How are you? Oh goodness, I'm hot. I'm sweating.
Ciao, guys. All right.
Have a good one.
Have a great day.
Look, you see, we love your smoothies.
Yeah, I love you guys.
Look,
All right,
we are surviving the smoothies.
Okay. All right.
We are surviving smoothies out here. Oh, look, show your matching shirt, baby. Show them your matching Costa Rican shirt.
Listing your vacation rentals on
Booking.com
opens the door.
No, this man is funny as hell. I think I got another video too. Yeah, I do.
For this fine company.
That's what I say.
For the
cherish the person that loves you. Okay? Don't never keep always thinking the grass is green.
No cyber threats are going to slow down your business. Get business secure internet and protect your network.
Look at her matching Costa Rican shirt.
Hey, y'all.
Yes.
He's a big lizard.
I'm big as hell. I was crying because Remy talked all of that mess all weekend. They took over the internet. You claimed that you was going to be happy. So you know what this is? This is a case of somebody thinking the grass was greener on the other side. You thought that the grass was greener and somebody else was going to be the same way that Papoose was with you, and he's not. And now you trying to do the same thing that a man does when he fuck up with his woman and he busts out crying, talking about, baby, I'm sick, I'm going in the hospital. Baby, I ain't mean to hurt you. That's all you doing right now, Remy, Pure Survival. This is going to make you look crazy as hell that you are in the hospital and trying to blame Papoose because nobody's there to get your daughter. You know what I'm saying? And then they found an alleged empty medicine bottle. You know that, sweetheart? They found an alleged missing empty medicine bottle. Yes, so I think Remy is doing this for attention. It's a fake OD.
You think she overdosed on purpose or on fake?
No, it's fake. Yes, it's fake. She's doing it for attention during survival. She's doing it for attention. She's doing it for attention. You know what I mean? Messing up my smoothie.
Messed up your smoothie date.
Yes, we out here, Costa Rica having a smoothie date. This is our smoothie date. And this is what Remy missed. She missed the smoothie dates with Papoose. Now he's having smoothie dates with his new girl, his new woman, the boxing girl, Carissa. And Carissa is good for him.
Oh, yeah, she is. I think they make a cute little couple.
Yup. Give me everything tonight. Mm-hmm. Let's do it tonight. Sweetheart, they don't understand how hot it is out here though. Like they just think that I'm sweating looking like a burnt milk chocolate.
Yeah, Costa Rica, very hot.
African Snickers bar, but they're not realizing why I look like a drunk milk chocolate Snickers bar, because it's like 200 degrees out here, pure survival. It's hotter than fish grease. So you saying it's hotter than Remy's kitty cat real?
I'm sure it is hotter than that because she's been around the block.
Right.
Lord.
Been around the world, why, I can't find Papoose, so I'm gonna make up anything I can so he can come down to come to see me, my old baby. Yes, it's really nice, y'all, but I ain't gonna lie, it's super duper hot. It's super duper hot. And I just said, fuck it, I just was gonna randomly come up here. Soon as I heard that sources close to Remy said that she was rushed to the hospital, and right now, you know what I'm saying, she's mad at Papoose because she needs somebody to come get her daughter. When you're in there doing this for a publicity stunt, you did all of this shit for attention, disrespecting that man, and now you want to cry out, oh, I'm in the hospital, and got a fake empty medicine bottle so he can think that you was trying to allegedly harm yourself. That's when you know that she's crazy. You heard him say she was crazy.
What if recording high-quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star was as simple as hitting record? With Riverside...
That is definitely narcissistic.
She said he's crazy, bro.
Yep.
He's this, he's that. And then the thing that really not upset me, but the thing that really kind of was like, it was like really stupid of her, and she made it, to me, it made her look even worse, is when she said she came home and looked through the phone, and the only thing that she found was Papooses' baby mama. Duh, maybe,
co-parenting.
Trying to co-parent. Tell us something that we don't know. Tell us he got like 12 other females in the text messages. She couldn't find anything. So
right.
She's trying to make up a whole story, which is Papoose says she's a narcissist. So, I don't believe nothing that she says. I mean, her actions show that she's nothing but a whole Merry Christmas. With her cellmates coming over to the house.
Wow.
And doing something with her in the bed where your child is. That already tells me.
Oh, I forgot about that. So you saying that Papoose said that she was having a freak off.
Yes.
Ellen a love affair?
Yes, in their house, downstairs.
Wow.
He was there. She was downstairs. Then she came upstairs and tried to play with Papoose, and Papoose said he was, trying to, he wanted to,
yeah,
her cheeks, but she
that's
was
true.
Downstairs, and she was messing, having the gay love affair with her ex-cellmate. That's crazy, right?
Wow. So yeah. So Remy was getting her biscuit buttered and Papoose and Remy's bed by Remy's ex cellmate during survival. The female that she was locked up with, Papoose sitting there thinking, oh, it's nice to meet you. Oh, you were my wife's friend in jail. You held her down. But he didn't know she literally did hold her down and oil her up and was clapping her cakes. And she was clapping her cakes. But Papoose was just being showing hospitality,
the girl
but
was
not
in
knowing
jail
that
with
there
Remy,
was a
and when
whole
Remy
freak
came
off going
home,
on in the
Remy
other
stayed in
room.
contact with the girl.
He said it like he would be in the bed with his daughter, and Remy would get out the bed and go crawl in the bed with her friend that came from jail, but he didn't know that was her secret gay lesbian love affair. You know what I'm saying? So it was happening right under his nose during survival. He can damn near smell the goddamn kitty cat real. Papoose said he smelled fish sticks, so he woke up. Remy and the lesbian girl love affair was in the next room over. He smelled fish sticks during survival. So he went downstairs to check the oven to see if he left any fish sticks in the oven. Come to find out, it was Long John Silver's and fish sticks coming from the crack of the door of their bedroom. Pure survival. This was Remy's alleged vagina and her friend's alleged, her ex-cellmate's kitty cat real coming through the crack of the door. And you know it gotta be funky anytime you can smell the sink coming from the crack of the door during survival, from under the bottom of the crack of the door. That's some funky vagina. You know what I'm saying? That light the room up type of kitty cat. Real. As soon as you take your pants off, the whole room just light the fuck up. It's like, God damn it. Yes, somebody find a gas mask. I can't breathe during survival. You feel like R. Kelly in that motherfucker. I can't breathe, baby. Without you in my life, I don't want to go on, baby. Tell me what's wrong, baby. I don't want to do nothing if I'm telling you, man, Remy is a hot mess.
Yeah, she is. I ain't gonna lie.
But this is breaking news, y'all. Literally, man. Sources close to Remy is saying that she was rushed to the hospital this morning after all of that stuff she was talking, all of the rants, and feeling like Papoose girlfriend ain't allowed to look happy. This woman, she get mad when she go on interviews.
Oh wait, no, is she mad? Is she mad about the interviews, about Clarissa going on these interviews?
Yeah, I think that's how all this started back up too. That interview Clarissa did.
Upcoming fight, because you know Papoose is gonna be in there supporting Clarissa.
Oh yeah,
Remy is going to
no doubt he is.
Yes, the fight is coming up. Did you get the date on the fight?
I think it was July 6th. The fight, her fight.
Matter of fact, I will look that up.
Yeah, Carissa's fight is coming up, and you know Papoose is gonna be in the ring with her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be cheering her on. Remy, if she thought she was sick, you better wait to go to the hospital after this fight. Yeah. After this fight, you gonna need some hospital after this. She deep down knows the quality of the type of man Papoose is. Never mind what she telling us. That's the truth. She know that she had a good dude. Oh, yeah. All in all, and I'm a dude. I don't got no problem saying, you know, a dude can recognize
when a woman
another
lose a good man, she's never gonna.
You know what I mean?
That.
Only way that he not, if he jealous or he on some weirdo, like acting like he too good to compliment somebody. No, he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of friends. I got friends that as soon as they come out the door, it's like, where the bitch is at? You know what I'm saying? And then I got dudes that, you know, maybe very rare. Like about 2 of my friends that won't try to talk to nobody when they out. Well, we be looking at them niggas like, God damn, motherfucker, you ain't going. And this is single time. It's like, you're not going to try to talk to nobody? Let me find out you got a crush on one of us. Girls are Bible. Like, it's too many girls over here for you to be sitting here talking to all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Her fight is when?
I looked it up. Her fight is July 26th in Little Caesars Arena in Detroit.
So her next fight is in Detroit.
In Detroit, yeah. Saturday, July 26th.
Oh, July 26th. So you know, I see somebody got it in there.
July 26th. Oh, yeah. Nandy said, yeah. So
yep, that's her next fight.
Remy Ma is going to have a heart attack and half. And my thing is, if you was already cheating,
it's gonna be in Flint, Michigan.
And Papoose was saying other people too, girls, guys, I don't know. But my thing is, if you're happy with this,
anybody gotta fight Carissa Shields, they gotta come to her hometown. She don't go to nobody's hometown.
Junior,
what I say,
if you're happy with him, why are you still over here like going live and talking about the whole situation? You'd have packed up this man's clothes and stuff in these Temu bags, and Papoose is like, F the bags, F the clothes, burn them, throw them away. Let Remy, let Papoose, Temu Papoose wear them if he wants to. He left everything. That tells you a man is done. He's fed up. On top of that, he supported her for 6 years. 6 years going to the jail to visit, going to the prison to support her, and then she comes home and dogs him out. That's bad business. That's bad business.
Yeah, that is sad.
USDA
and she right, when a man leave his clothes and say throw him out, that's telling you that man don't care about nothing he left. That man is basically telling you, I can start over. I don't need any of that. Throw them out. Get rid of them.
Honey, I took one of your favorite moisturizers.
That's what he's basically saying. I'm not coming back.
Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel has been known for a while.
And that's why she's going through what she's going through right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't feel bad for her. I feel like this is a cry out to try to get the lure Papoose back into the palm of her hand. You know what I mean? She tried everything else. You kept talking about you wanted the divorce. Papoose signed the papers, sent it over to you. Now, people close to you saying that you was rushed to the hospital after all of that.
And you claim you don't want the divorce, so that's why you trying to prolong it. And then you're not only doing that, you're hiding the daughter. You're hiding the daughter from him seeing, him seeing his baby. That you can tell, it was me. Right. And I know I was in the wrong. I'm not about to be trying to hide the baby, hide this, hide that, not trying to, no, come get your child, visit your child, whatever. But I would never put myself ever in that situation. But she looks so dumb. I mean, she looks so stupid. Like really so special. And then she's talking about the girl that Clarissa's young. Girl, that boy, he's a similar like baby too. You probably breastfeeding him, right? He's probably still on your top. You breastfeeding the grown man, but she's probably drinking similar like out the bottle, but it doesn't matter. They're both young. Clarissa's 30, and then her boyfriend is like 34. So they both got young people, young other mates or whatever you want to call them. But you're just mad because you've been replaced by a beautiful, beautiful woman that has something going on for herself.
Point blank, period. And my nose and forehead starting to sweat during survival. But everybody is hot as hell. It's 200 degrees in Costa Rica. But Remy, I don't feel bad. I think that this is a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't talking about no hospital stuff before. This is a way, Papoose, if you're watching this, don't go to that hospital because to me, it's a set.
Papoose better not go there. All right, y'all, that was the end of that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me, because I think I have another.
Good to be loving you. I said I look way too good to be fucking you. I said I look way too good.
Hold on, y'all. I think it was another one that I wanted to. Yeah, so if I was Papoose, no, I wouldn't go back. I would actually stay away and maybe get someone else to, maybe check to see where his daughter at. Because I'm quite sure he would want to, know where his daughter is at. So I'm just saying, I would get somebody else to do it. I wouldn't go there because I feel like she's a dangerous woman too. I'm going to be honest. I'm like this man here. I feel like she's a dangerous woman too. You can't trust these dangerous women out here. Okay, so let me get to this one here. Yep, she is a dangerous woman. Okay, so let me just get to this one. Let me see. Okay, let me bring this one up here. This is another guy here, y'all.
But that's
hold on.
She have any ill.
Okay. Let me take it off of mute because I think it's on mute.
For her own actions, Remy Ma is on Instagram blaming everybody for why the public hate her. So she now puts the blame on Carissa Shields, Papoose' new girlfriend. She puts this lady Carissa Shields and that sorry publicity scene been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad and him look like God's gift for too long. I begged Papoose to put out something to stop the narrative, and he kept telling me, just stay quiet. That's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired, though, And he said he would never F you cuz you ugly, but don't worry, I saw everything. Now the world gonna see it since you so tough, boo. She posted messages between Papoose and Clarissa Shields showing they were in a relationship, but all that did was make the world love Papoose even more. Congratulated Papoose for moving on and overcoming the heartbreak since his wife was out here like wearing matching suits with another man that was apparently his subordinate. And even that backfired on Remy Ma because we found out that Papoose knocked out her new boyfriend. Her new boyfriend lost every battle. Remy Ma's name got dragged through the mud. She was no longer viewed as a wife. She was just viewed as somebody who was a scallywag. It just backfired badly, okay? So Remy Ma, after trying to expose Papoose, went into the shadows, and we hadn't heard from her since. That's until today. Remy Ma took to Instagram Live to target Papoose and to expose him. Now, her excuse...
Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me... tap on this comment. No, we don't know what Remy went through living behind closed doors with Papoose. We don't know. But one thing we do know, when it did hit the media, it seems like she was more aggressive with it and angry with it and said negative and mean things about him in the media. And also, I feel like you're saying don't nobody know what Papoose and her went through behind the scenes. Right, and you're right. But what I can say, it seems like she was a fucking cheater. I can tell you that much. I can tell you she was a damn cheater. If I don't know nothing else was going on in that motherfucking house behind that scene, that this woman was a damn cheater. And another thing I want to tell you, sweetie, right? And thank you for your comment. You're welcome. That she like men and women. She liked it both. You know? And I don't, if women like women, that's fine, that's cool with me. I don't got nothing against it. But I don't do this shit. Okay? But my thing is, you are a married woman living with your husband, and you sleeping with a woman in your house with your husband that y'all have together. Come on. You can't come back from that, sweetheart. What fucking man gonna come back from that? Maybe Papoose might have said, or anybody husband could have said, we can work it out. But there's no way I'm gonna work it out with my husband when he in another room sleeping with a motherfucking man in our house. Come on, let's get real about this shit. And then on top of it, you were still sleeping with a woman in this man's house, right? Ain't no coming back from that. Then on top of it, you was cheating with this guy that you with now, 40 minutes away from the house that they was living in, married together. She was spending the night with this man. So I'm just saying this for you, sis, because you saying we don't know what went on behind closed doors. Well, goddamn, we know a little bit. We know she was nasty. We know that much. We know she was nasty, and we know she went two ways. Okay? We do know that much. So let's continue.
Excuse for doing this out the blue was apparently because Papoose significant other Clarissa Shields was on the Breakfast Club and Remy Ma was brought up and Clarissa Shields answered the question. To me, this kind of sounds like an excuse. She's been wanting to expose Papoose. She's been wanting to sort of get her lick back because she always felt like the public gave her more backlash than she deserves. She feels like Papoose didn't really do a very good job at defending her, but that's not Papoose's job. That's the boyfriend that you're currently with. It's his job to defend you, not Papoose. So her using what Clarissa Shields said on the Breakfast Club to go at Papoose, to me, is just an excuse. She's been wanting to do this. But here's what Clarissa Shields said on the Breakfast Club about Remy Ma and Papoose's relationship.
In a crisis, you run toward the fight.
In Congress, Mikey was among Musk's most vocal critics and praised by independent news sources for going above and beyond ethics rules. As governor, she'll take on Trump to protect our economy and lower costs.
New Jersey will not be pushed around. Not on my watch.
I just really dislike these commercials. I really just dislike them. They just come here and no.
You said there's some things he needs to handle. What do you mean by that?
Say it again.
You said earlier there's some things Pat need to handle.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
I don't know.
In his personal life.
Oh,
yeah, still in the room. Like, but that takes time. And like I said, that's not my place to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get handled. I just know that from my perspective, I'm with him every day. And when I'm not with him, we're on the phone every day and we're talking and we're FaceTiming and, you know, we love each other. So that's just kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a situation and it is what it is.
I'm assuming you mean like you want to wait till the divorce is like official. Does that hold you? Does that keep you from like giving your all?
No. No, because we're together all the time.
So the all is already given, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's it. We already talk. We talk about so many different things, and I'm 30, so we talk about kids and family and stuff like that. But like, that still has to get taken care of. But like, you know, once again, it's not. It's not for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not married. You know. So yeah, that'll get handled. But still, at the same time, I've been like, I'm such a secure woman when it like comes to him because he's proven it to me. Like I was when somebody is just truthful with you from the beginning, but there is no secrets. It's just, hey, this is what it is. And do you accept or do you not accept? That's kind of what it was. And he's been truthful from the beginning. And we fell asleep on the phone for 3-4 months of us first getting together. So for us to fall asleep on a regular night and then to wake up to chaos in the morning was like, oh.
That's how we found out because y'all was on the damn phone.
But that had been going on for 3-4 months.
That yesterday in the chat,
That's all she said about the situation. She woke up to Remy Ma causing chaos after Remy Ma found out that Papoose was talking to Clarissa Shield on the phone while he was in the home that they own together. So that's all she said. There's not a person with an IQ over 75 who would hear what Clarissa Shield just said and then look at what Remy Ma did and say, yo, the crash out is warranted. This response don't warrant a crash out, bro. But Remy Ma crashed out because the crash out was premeditated. She wanted to do this. She was just waiting for the right time. Apparently now is the right time. She just dropped a song with Mano. She wants to promote it. She wants some promo, I guess. Remy Ma will take to Instagram Live to call out Papoose. Even though Papoose never said nothing about it, Clarissa Shield spoke on a situation that they were involved in briefly. But Remy Ma will take the IG Live and say that she's going to attack Papoose every time Clarissa Shields do an interview and they ask her about Remy.
I told them, why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell your current come up? Because that's what it is. Tell your current come up. Don't say nothing about me. Maybe not even say nothing about you until shit is what it is. Nobody shouldn't have any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody. Nobody in the whole situation should have any ill will towards me. Nobody. I mean, you're just mad. You're punching the air. My air. I've never breathed so freely in my life. Okay.
It's the same thing Brianna said. The same shit.
Couldn't take it anymore.
Brianna said the same shit. Like literally.
Said, hey, this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this. We talking about people being truthful.
Damn, Brianna said the same thing. That just caught my attention.
The truth. You will probably literally.
See, I don't like when women do that. Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not with him no more. I breathe freely. I feel free. I can go where I want to go. I can do what I want to do. I can dress the way I want to dress. I can say what I want to say. No, you were doing these things when you was with this man. Okay? But you know you fucked up with this man. So you trying to get people to think that he was abusing you behind the scenes. He was cheating on you. He was fucking the money up. He didn't have no money. He was doing this. He was doing that. And that's why you broke it off. That's not why Papoose broke this shit off, girl. You know the real thing. You were sleeping with women and men. Allegedly, you know, the jailhouse lady, okay? And then this other guy, you were sleeping with him, okay? Spending the night in his house. You know the real reason why Papoose broke up with you. But you want the media to think that Papoose didn't have no money. You got tired of paying the bills. You got tired of supporting him. The same thing Brianna did. Brianna did some of the same things that you are doing now. Yeah.
Like, people will cry if they knew the truth. Like, literally cry.
Maybe we will cry.
Like,
Tell
cry.
us the truth. Shit.
Cry. I look at it now, and I feel sorry for old girl. Like, I feel sorry for her because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like, I would cry. I feel bad. I feel bad. Stop calling me. Oh, everyone looks so much happier now.
Yes, baby doll.
Girl,
hey, Miss
man,
hey, babe.
Don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay.
I've never seen anybody more obsessed with trying to be the victim than Remy Ma. She caused this upon herself.
Yes.
She thinks that people are paying blogs, paying the media, paying a PR team to slander her. No, people don't like you because they seen how you moved. You were a wife. You were married, and you was popping out in matching suits, getting caught on dates with the subordinate. And the subordinate, the chatty patty who you chose to cheat on your husband with, he was caught on wiretaps. He was caught on recorded lines talking about how he's just using you for a come up.
Yes.
You caused that upon yourself. You made yourself look goofy. And when you try to expose Papoose for being with Clarissa Shields, hoping people would turn on him because he moved on too, it worked in the opposite. Now they're couple goals. Now people love them. Now they're the new darlings of the blog. And you get to sit back and watch his relationship prosper and thrive while people look at your relationship as if you guys are goofy. Now you're upset. And you can't play that broke game with your husband, bro. Y'all was in a household together. The money that was coming in is the household money. He played his part in the household. If he had to sit at home and watch the kid, he watched the kid for you, right? Cool. He wrote your raps for you, right? Cool. That's his money too. You can't play that broke game while married, bro. Right? That's his money too. So if he broke, then you broke. But that's the first thing she go to. He broke. Yep. She don't go to, he was a bad father.
Like Brianna.
He was a bad husband. He was unloyal. No, she goes to, he broke. And that's how you know she lost.
I literally told him, every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you.
Girl.
And I haven't even been dragging them.
Behavior.
Bad enough. You got my daughter's mom out here looking crazy because you refuse to tell people, hey, me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022. You don't want to tell nobody that. I'm trying to understand what's the holdup. What's the holdup? Who's holding what up? I had my lawyer call, like, yo, we sent them the email, right? Yes. He gave his lawyer information. Yeah, you got it. You called him, right? What did she say? She said he hasn't retained her yet. How am I refusing to sign something? You don't even got a lawyer and retainer. Oh, I just called my lawyer. I got a meeting with her on Saturday. Let people say that, infidelity ain't have nothing to do with our breakup. You know that.
Girl, come on, girl.
DraftKings Casino app is the place for jackpots across all my favorite games, not just slots. With all these ways to win big, I feel like one of those.
I've never ever been.
Girl, I know damn well you just didn't say infidelity did not cause y'all breakup. Is you crazy? So what are you sitting here really telling the media? Because that's what you're telling them. I could cheat all I want, and he was not going to do nothing. That didn't cause our breakup. He knew I was cheating, and he was okay with our cheating. But whatever you feel caused the breakup, was it money? What the issues was? Because you just sit here and say infidelity didn't break up our marriage. What the hell broke up your marriage then? Because you was cheating with a woman and a man. What the hell are you talking about? Do you really think your husband's supposed to have sat here and been a flunky and let you continue to sleep with this man in his face and a woman? Girl, you sick. You're definitely sick. And I'm telling you this from a woman's perspective. Remy, go get help. You are a sick woman. If that's what the fuck you think.
And with somebody that was just holding me down, not doing that. I was paying rent from jail. Now he's a wife.
There you go. You was paying rent from jail? Yeah, because he was taking care of your motherfucking son. He was taking care of your son. Okay, you was in jail for 6 years. How much did you leave this man? What you think you left him billions of dollars when you was in jail for 6 years? And you supposed to have billions left when you came home? If you didn't leave a lot of money, of course it was going to run out. Okay? Of course. The man said he was coming to see you all the time. He had to keep moving, paying bills, paying this, taking care of your son, all this stuff. You know what that man was doing, Remy. Stop playing. You know what that man was doing. Okay? You know what that man was doing.
No. Stop. I don't know what people have.
No, you need to stop.
Y'all don't know what people have. My ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included.
Do think that, Miss D. My ex-husband told me, so what?
Whenever you're ready.
He was.
Papoose was minding his business. Papoose didn't say nothing about Remy.
Married.
Clarissa
yeah,
Shield.
Some people do think that.
Remy won't say Clarissa Shield name because she know Clarissa Shield will do her in, will do her dirty, bruh. Remy is hella tough and gangster. And it got a lot of smoke for a lot of girls. But we see her on Love and Hip Hop. She was trying to fight everybody, bruh.
Yeah.
She ain't mentioned fighting Clarissa Shield yet. I wonder why.
Because she ain't gonna
I wonder why. But
Shield's got that smoke.
Emasculating this man, saying harmful things about this man, for what? Because the public don't like you, and you think that him not clarifying up certain rumors or him choosing to stay quiet on a situation, it's his right to stay quiet. But today, Papoose decided, no more staying quiet, bro. Papoose decided to fight back. Papoose took to his IG Live, and he exposed Remy Ma too. But when he exposed her, I feel like when he exposed her, it hit harder.
Yeah.
All she did was try to expose him for not having money. He exposed her where it really hurt. First off, Papoose revealed, how can I be broke? How are you saying I'm a bum and I'm a peon and I ain't carry my weight when I wrote 90% of the music that you were able to make money from?
I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that,
good, Denise,
I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pep behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it.
Hold on, y'all. That's crazy
Universal
work, y'all.
Tour Unleashed is a
Some women would never give their man their props when it's due.
Incredible.
I didn't need the credit. All I wanted to do was win.
If you listen to records like Sheether, you know that's Papoose pen, right?
Yeah,
that wasn't even in question. I feel like nobody is surprised that Papoose wrote Remy Ma's music. But do you see the ungratefulness, bro? Like, I wrote your music for our household to make money, and you get the credit, but it's my pen. You make the money, I guess, even though I wrote it. So once you make the money now, you just start calling me broke and saying I'm not pulling my weight, even though I'm the only reason why you're making that money. And to make this even dumber, this is one of the reasons why I say, yo, some women, bro, I don't know what they want. Remy Ma is calling Papoose bro, calling him all these names. And then she got with the bootleg Papoose. She got with the off-brand Papoose. Somebody who looks like Papoose, kinda, don't rap as good as Papoose, ain't as successful as Papoose, probably don't got more money than Papoose. So you left your husband, who you claim is quote-unquote broke, who held you down in prison for 6 years. You left him for the off-brand version of him, who don't got no money either.
Your link is in the chat.
Don't understand it at all. But you know what Papoose had? Papoose was at least loyal. This is where Remy starts looking goofy.
And you know what, y'all? I agree. Now, people saying that Papoose could have cheated, over the 6 years that she was in prison. Okay, he might have did. I'm not gonna say he didn't because I don't know. I was not with the man. You feel me? But one thing I would say, if he did, it ain't came out. It ain't out yet. It ain't publicized yet. You know what I'm saying? But if he did, Remy, what do you think? He's a man. You was gone for 6 fucking years. You was gone for 6 years. What do you think? He was young when you went in. You know what I'm saying? So what would she think if he did? So, you know, I'm just saying.
Papoose plays audio of this new boyfriend that she's with, admitting, that he's blackmailing her, admitting that if Remy ever leaves him, he got videos.
Oh, yeah,
of Remy.
y'all. That guy did say that.
He got pictures of Remy, nudes.
Yep.
That it will go anytime. He's saying, there's no expiration date for the dirt I got on Remy, man. If she ever leaves me, I don't care if it's 5 years later, bro. When I drop it, it's going to go. This is a person she left her husband with, or for.
I think
she's
it's
online,
in this video. I'm not sure.
Not understanding the bad decisions she's making, but she want to tear this man down for moving on and living his life after he got cheated on.
This is the lane.
Oh, yeah, I think he'd come right here.
Saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Want to go with that, but you're right, though. Anything can happen. Oh, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whatever I say is gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, the only reason why it's spark is because you do all these shit.
Oh, let me play this again.
Y'all hear that?
Can y'all hear the audio?
This is the guy she's dating now, y'all. That's talking.
Yeah, so far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right, though. Anything can happen. Oh, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whatever I say is gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, the only reason why it's spark is because you.
Now bear witness to this. You just heard this lane.
Yes,
who she was dealing with since 2022.
That you sleeping with.
Say in his own voice, "I got videos and pictures of us. That's going to go whenever I say so." I don't care if she go back to him. This cheating.
That's one of the reasons Remy is still mad, bro. Remy moved on with somebody who was a significant downgrade to the person that she was with.
Yeah.
Papoose moved on to an upgrade. Now, not an upgrade look-wise, because we can say whatever we got to say about Remy Ma. We can't say Remy Ma ain't fine. Remy Ma is a baddie.
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields probably ain't a baddie, but Clarissa Shields is more successful in her field than Remy is in hers. Clarissa Shields right now is hotter, trendy in terms of status. So Papoose climbed the ladders of the social hierarchy of the industry. Remy Ma didn't. Remy Ma downgraded, bro. So that's why she's mad, bro. And didn't find out she's being blackmailed. Papoose will also claim he has audio of Remy Ma telling him that she's being blackmailed by this dude and she can't leave this dude even if she wanted to. So she got to worry about the destruction that the naked mole rat she invited into her life is causing.
Because he's going to destroy her more than
Papoose will also respond back to Remy Ma claiming that he don't see his kid, he's a bad father, et cetera, et cetera. And here's what he had to say.
Normally, I wouldn't even entertain this, but the fact that you mentioned my children, I'm not letting that ride. Since this whole situation happened, everybody know I never said nothing. The only time I said something was the last time when she tried to clout chase with the whole fake thing she tried to put on Instagram before. But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her. You know what I mean? Actions speak way louder than words. Initially, when it transpired, which was 2022, when she started dealing with the lane. But that wasn't the first time I caught her cheating.
You see?
I caught her cheating numerous times since she's been home.
She got it in her, y'all. She can't help it.
The reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lame later. You had the audacity to mention my child, and you had the audacity to mention me not seeing my daughter. When ever since I left, she has not allowed me to see my daughter. She's been straight miserable. I'm gonna say it again. All men out there who ever been through this type of situation, you know how it gets when you're dealing with a miserable individual. She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year. Blatantly, I went to pick my daughter up from school. When I went to pick my daughter up from school, Diamond was picking my daughter up because that's who has my daughter all the time. And that was one of the biggest issues I had with her because all my daughter know is mommy and daddy.
Remy Ma's response to Papoose playing the audio of her boyfriend threatening to blackmail her. Remy's response to Papoose saying she won't let me see my daughter because she's bitter. Papoose exposing her for him writing 90% of her music. Her response to that was to reveal that Papoose, her current husband, was at some point fighting for their relationship and crying to win her back. Apparently, a husband wanting his wife back at some point is something to expose about. But here's Remy Ma, like trying to shame Papoose for trying to save his family.
Hold on, y'all. Take it off here. Yeah, like that girl came in the chat talking crazy. Girl, this man just said she been cheating for a while.
Stop playing with me, sir. Oh, and you just filed that today. Look at the date. For anybody that just came in and just missed that, don't play with me, sir. Don't play with me. Nobody was trying to get you back. If I wanted to get you back, all I had to do was just listening to the cries and the pleading. I have that too. No. You want me to play the audio of you crying?
Girl, I'm texting you.
Or do you want me to play some footage of you sleep on the couch?
And he was
happened? The last time that you was over there, and I was like, bro, this ain't it.
What is you exposing?
You're never going to win this with me because I don't care anymore. So listen to me. Look at me. The woman that you knew, she is gone. You have successfully got rid of her. That lady that gave you grace, that saved face.
Did you see what she doing, y'all? She doing the same thing that Brianna did. Blamed it, Robert. The woman that you had was a good woman. I'm now gone. I'm gone. You wasn't no good woman. You was cheating ever since 2022. And not only with a man, with a woman. In your marriage. What are you talking about?
It's for you that took the hit so that we both don't look crazy, even if it made me look crazy, because I feel like, oh, you know what? My celebrity could take it. Yours can't believe I could take the hit. She gone.
Ain't nobody mad at her.
She's gone.
No, she need to be tired of being a whore. That's what she need to be tired of being. Now, I can talk real nasty sometime when I want to. I can be nice and I can be nasty. But this time I'm going to be nasty. Papoose was tired of what? He was tired of being with a fucking whore. Sleeping with a motherfucking woman and a goddamn man, and she's a full-blown married woman. Okay? Let's take the money situation out of it. Look at the bigger picture. If that's what you wanted to do, you should have been a woman, came forward and told your husband you want to out of your marriage because I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's not fair to be married to you and doing what I'm doing. So let's cut this marriage off. That's what this hoe should have did. Yeah, that's what I called her. That's what she should have did. Okay? I ain't going to say the man had money, and I ain't going to say the man didn't have money. I don't know what the fuck he had. But whatever he had, you stayed with him this long, all these many years. So if he didn't have so much money, why would you still with him? Why would you still with him? And then he wrote 90% of your music for you. And then when you started getting bigger, what you did, you told him you wanted your name off of everything that belonged to him. Sound like a come up to me. Okay. Well, if he cheated, I don't know. When it come out, I'll talk about it. Until it come out, I ain't talking about it. Okay? Anybody got the videos on it that he cheated, send it to me, and we'll talk about it. Okay? And like I said, she was in jail for 6 years. Maybe he did do a little something with somebody. Who knows? We don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. If he did do it, that shit is damn sure on a low. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen anyone say anything publicly about it. But I think a lot of people, it's just can't believe what she did to this man with a woman and a man and lived down the street from the man. Okay? You lived 40 minutes away from your house with your husband with a man that's ready to expose your dumb ass if you fuck with him. Okay? He ready to expose you. So now you don't know if you want to leave this man or not. Because you may be on the borderline of having all these nasty pictures out here about you, everything about you. Okay? Which your husband didn't do any of that to you. But once again, like people said, sometimes women think that grass is green on the other side. You know, they'll leave their husband, they'll leave their boyfriend or whatever, and they'll go out on with another nigga. No, that nigga really don't want you, baby. He really don't want you. Because sometimes a man like Remy fucking with right now, they like to fuck up happy homes. Okay? But Remy is so blind and so fucking toxic until she probably didn't even see that this lame man wanted to break up her marriage. Okay? Papoose even said they went to counseling. He agreed to go. But he stopped it. Okay? So, hey, shit. I want shit. That was one of my sons. I tell my sons live it too. For real. You sleeping with both? Girl, that's nasty. Shit.
Now go explain that. Matter of fact, let's scroll down. Oh yeah, and there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all.
Check that
so he could sit over there and call me every day about how being here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this entire beef, man. Do you guys feel Remy Ma has a point? Do Papoose have a point? Let me know.
No.
All right? Is Remy Ma justified for going off on Papoose and trying to expose
She ain't
Papoose
got no point.
every time Clarissa Shields is asked about her in an interview?
She wasn't that big.
Let me know in the comment section. And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out how Kid Cudi's testimony completely cooked Diddy and guarantees that
she might have been big, but she wasn't that damn big. Shit, he helped write half of that music. I see why. And if she did, give him, power of attorney over the money when she was in jail, okay, I grant that. But how much did she leave him? We talking about, did she leave him millions of dollars? Let's talk about that. If she ain't left him no millions of dollars, she won't that big, okay? She won't that big, and she ain't leave him millions of dollars, all right? She just had a little something, and she gave him power of attorney over it. Hold on, y'all, because I'm trying to find another. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. I'm just trying to get another video up for y'all here. I mean, shit. Like, what the hell? Like, if she ain't leave millions of dollars, she was all right. She wasn't that big. That's how I look at it. Mm-hmm. Because she sure is a sick lady. I'm sorry. Like, she's definitely a liar. She's a liar. I don't give a damn. See, people always want to look at money. Okay? It's not all about money all the time. Like, look at her personality. She have a very nasty personality about her. All right, hold on. Her personality is very nasty. She thinks every time Clarissa Shields go on a interview, she thinks this woman is talking about her, but this woman is not talking about her. All right, come on, why this thing not clicking up here? All right, there we go. Let me see. I mean, when she go on interviews, people's going to ask her things. That don't mean that Carissa Shields is talking about her. I don't think she's talking about her, but she's going on these shows and people asking her questions, and she's answering questions. You know what I'm saying? But she don't even bring the girl name up. So I don't know why Remy's so in defense of, every time the girl go on somebody's talk show. It is what it is. She's not mentioning her name. She says she's never going to mention her name. All right, let me see this one here. All right, let me play a little bit of this and then I'm out of here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I have to bring this up on the stage. Let me see. And then you got to be.
Peacock is the streaming home of Dogman.
This just in.
Where is Dogman anyway?
Let's do this.
Why say you touch that button, you?
Dogman, rated PG.
Hold
Streaming
on.
on Peacock May 30th.
I'm trying to get it off of this. All right, let me see.
Trying to assassinate minds.
All right, y'all let me know if y'all can hear this in the chat.
I literally peeled niggas off your ass because niggas, I can't even go to that venue no more because the way niggas was acting when you ran off into the night with a mask on and nobody knew where you went to. Niggas was treat me nice. Not just because the camera's on, not just because people are watching,
I'm trying to see where this.
but because he genuinely felt like that. Not because I was paying his bills. Not because I was taking care of his kids. And none of that.
I don't know why this thing ain't letting me. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it to. Okay, here we go. Let's see. All right, let me know if y'all can hear it, y'all. Please let me know in the chat if you can hear it. Put a 1 in the chat.
And then after I created my Battle League Chrome 23, I hope to make another Battle League that's popping. He signed himself to, he literally that day signed himself to Slit Your Wrist Records and dropped a single the same day. When he realized that a regular nigga that can rap, but just not the way we do it. By the way, he makes $50,000 per battle, has about 5-6 battles a year, so he makes at least $250,000 a year. You understand? Great credit score. I never seen a person with a credit score like this in my life. Like the richest people that I've been around. But anyway,
see all the things she said.
Unlike some people who beg me to add their name to one of my properties and I have a fucking lien on it because they don't pay their taxes. He couldn't believe, he couldn't fathom why him. So why he's sitting there, she was saying, why Hitman, why Goods? Why you fucking lying? Why you lying? You was devastated that a regular nigga that used to work for sanitation, got a pension plan, got a 401k, that happens to rap, was able to overcome your manipulation, was able to.
Papoose also accused Remy Ma of posting edited messages after she shared alleged texts from one of his children's mothers. She said the messages were from years ago and said once she returned home, he allegedly ghosted his child's mother. Check this out. Falsifying fake, obviously edited texts and pictures that are one-sided with what looks like no response is an all-time low. Where's the other person? Claiming they are from over a decade ago is even more pathetic. I don't know where you got those fake edited texts and pictures from.
That's
you just
right
proved
there with
that
fake
everything I said
shit.
was true on your last post by confirming you've been cheating for years while lying to me saying you was not with the lame. Why are you even posting fake texts if you're allegedly happy? Just move on. Stop saying sign the papers.
Right,
I have already filed for divorce on May 22nd, 2025. I posted it days ago. I never wanted to do the social media foolishness.
I think she keeps.
But judging by your initial live that was posted, which was full of lies, you insisted #bitter, #narcissist. And Clarissa Shields also responded to Remy Ma. Check this out. Remy Ma, I'ma say what the F I want to say. Yes, we're going to have a family. Yes, we're happy. And yes, you still be invited to the barbecues and cookout as long as you have a good attitude. Leave me and Pap alone. Nobody worried about you. July 26th is our only focus and ain't nobody scared of you either. Sign them divorce papers. Pap filed yesterday. Miss?
Papoose and Remy Ma, they reportedly, he held her down for 6 years while she was locked up. She's reportedly messing with a younger battle rapper right now. Is real love, is that a thing of the past?
Yeah, love still exists. Nothing new is up under the sun, homie. It's just that the people before us was more loyal and committed and got past what they felt. This is a emotionally responsive group of humans. They think what they feel make them right.
Hold on, y'all. Let's put it off right here. Let's leave it to her. She was a big baller now. We gonna give her that since she said that. Okay? We're gonna give her that she was a big baller.
You have a right to your feelings, but your feelings don't make you right.
Thank you, Deborah.
So most people process the reason and their logic from their emotions, not from facts and what's true. Motherfucker base what they think is logical and reason from what they feel. And no intelligent person does that. No intelligent person does that. They let their feelings subside and then start to try to think. You gotta feel. You gotta think past what you feel. So, man, most niggas know they done cheated too. Man, ain't now, nigga. You can't make me believe. Well, yeah, I can. I ain't gonna say that. I got a partner. I had to think. I got a partner named BC. Homie, God rest his soul. He was just murdered. Hold on, when that nigga his girl was in jail. Nigga, we in a strip club every night. And I was trying to get that nigga to cheat. Goddamn, nigga. And he wouldn't do it. So it's some men out there, homie. They refuse to cheat. They won't cheat. I'm a man who have a desire not to do it. I've done it. I have a desire not to do it. But there's some niggas that have the desire and the actions that don't do it. Right? So when you look at what he did for her, we don't know the extent of their relationship for her to go get that young nigga dick. And that young nigga dick can be good too now. Them young nigga be on them dreads, fuck long with his nails. Got some tricks we can't do. Suck ass, eat pussy, do all kind of shit. So nigga, we might be boring after so long. And that young dick thrilling and appealing for that feeling. So, chill, nigga. Yeah, they might get back together.
Right. Somebody said we stepped at the park. You said you was going to put me down. So I go in the spot. I'm walking through the spot. I don't see the lane. Everybody look like the lane to me.
Thank you, Brittany.
I go to where I got an idea where they at. When I walk in the room, they in there lovey-dovey. They in there all lovey-dovey. Mind you, she been lying, saying she ain't with the nigga. She don't deal with him. All this corny shit, right? I see the lane. You already know. One in his mouth. Off the muscle. What happened was, he thought I came to talk. He thought I was about to talk. Ain't none of that. We don't do that. Mom, right in his mouth off the muscle. Whooped him out. Dead on his feet. Hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. I know. Everybody telling me I shouldn't talk about this, but this nigga's a lame. Do what you gotta do. He hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. Stomped him out and all that. Bad. Hole in my knuckle, everything. But like I told you, I didn't do that because he slept with my wife. I did that because you shook my hand and then slept with my wife.
Yeah.
But the part I didn't tell y'all
that was very disrespectful.
Through this entire ordeal of her cheating with this lame, I started to notice that he had something on her. And I felt like he was blackmailing her.
Oh, wow.
I always felt like he was blackmailing her. Just because the way she was moving and behaving. So I want to play an audio for y'all.
Yeah, okay. Everybody knows their wife and their husband.
In his own words, admitting to blackmailing her. Listen to this. So this got sent to me because he's on the phone with one of his people running his mouth. They recorded it and sent it to me.
Damn.
But this is him on the phone. Let me just play.
Damn, smoke it.
It's lame. Now, when I started to feel like he was blackmailing her, I brought it to her attention. I said, listen, is it because this dude got something over you? Like, what's going on? She's staying out on days my daughter got to go to school. She's, my daughter's calling. She's not answering the phone. I'm calling. She's not answering when she's with this lane. Then she's with this lane for days at a time. It's like crackhead behavior. I'm like, yo, something is wrong. Are they using drugs or something?
Like,
what's going on with her and this lane?
Even answer
so
if the dude got something
I said, yo,
on her.
listen,
What
if
did
he's
she
blackmailing you, if he holding something
Even
over
though
you,
she
let me
cheated
know.
her
And we can handle that. We can handle that too.
He still cared for her.
Everything I'm telling you is not important. It's just throughout the situation. So I bring it to her attention. I said, yo, let me know if this dude is blackmailing you. We can handle it. And she wouldn't say it. But then while she out with the lane and me and my daughter's home, because that's who was always with her every night while this was going on, she'd send me a random text. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I'm a bad wife. I still got all these texts. So I don't even know why she's doing this. Oh, I know I'm a bad wife. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you were.
She's saying things like that. And I'm like, damn, it's not like her. So maybe this dude holding something on her. I'm going to play the recording right now. This is Delane saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Yeah, look, so far as she saying she fuck with me, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go with that. But you're right, though. Anything happen? Well, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures and actions and videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, the only reason why it's sparking is because you did all this shit.
Let me play this again.
And you see how her husband felt it? Her husband felt that this man had something on his
birthday
wife.
Party.
They still
Birthday
married.
princess party. Birthday Princessasaurus party. Get everything for every party on Amazon.
Let me get this commercial off of here. Because I can't stand them commercials.
When I heard I was approved by one main, I was very relieved. I was ecstatic. I just felt like a ton of weight was lifted off my shoulders.
Okay.
Can y'all hear the audio? Let me play it again.
Yeah, look, so far as she saying she fuck with me, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go with that. But you're right, though. Anything happen? Oh, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures and actions and videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, the only reason why it's sparking is because you.
Now, bear witness to this. You just heard this lane, who she was dealing with since 2022, say in his own voice, I got videos and pictures of us. That's going to go whenever I say so. I don't care if she go back to him. This cheating going to go when I say so. This is the same recording when he was up there clout chasing. Oh, I'm going to be on Love and Hip Hop. I'm going to get more followers. All of this foolishness, right? So y'all just heard the lane, the knockout victim, saying he got videos of her. But let's listen to her telling me that, oh, by the way, one of the reasons why she's so angry at me is because she says, all of this is my fault. Y'all ready for this? Because I knocked him out. She said if I would have never knocked him out, she would have been stopped talking to him. She said the fact that I knocked him out, she had to keep talking to him because she didn't want him to expose things.
Wow.
I highly suspected that they was using drugs together.
Wow.
I heard someone say earlier while she was on live, are you high? She moves very strange. I seen a video where she looked outside of herself. I'm not accusing her of anything. This is not my style. But the fact that you mentioned my children and fabricated all these stories about me, about this money, when I wrote 90% of your rhymes since I met you, I can type a word from any one of your verses for the past time I've been with you. I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. I can come in my email drafts right now, which has dates on them, y'all, 2016, 14, and you can literally see her lyrics pop up, the whole rapper pop up. But let me say this, though. Let's get to this part right here. We just heard him admit that he's blackmailing her, right? Now, let's listen to her telling me that he's blackmailing her, that she would have been stopped talking to him. Since she want to get on here and fabricate and fake big this lame up. Have you noticed since I moved on, you never see her with the lame no more? She was sneaking around with him in restaurants. So, what was that? Cheese Factory, matching outfits, losing the battle on stage, getting cooked by Geechee, getting cooked by Suge. This nigga can cook every battle. I don't know what type of rapper is this dude, man. Never lost a battle in my life. But anyway, keep it moving. We don't care about that. She tried to make it about Clarissa. I just met Clarissa in July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Clarissa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Clarissa is shining like the diamond she is. World-class champion, Olympic winner. She has nothing to do with this. Actually, Clarissa went on the Breakfast Club, did an interview, and said she don't have a problem with her. This, which aired yesterday. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Clarissa disrespected her. What did she how did she disrespect you? She said she don't have a problem with you. Then, in the process of that phone call, she asked me, so are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that a question? Am I done with you? I said, she said, you move forward with the divorce? I said, yes. My attorney, she want to fabricate these stories about not retaining an attorney. The last time I spoke to Rem, we said, listen. I spoke to my attorney. Saturday is the day that her schedule allows for me to come in. I had been interviewing different attorneys trying to pick the right one. I wanted to get a civilized divorce where we don't have to do none of this clown shit. She never wanted to do that. Just in recent time, she started to claim, when I say recent, I mean past few weeks, she started to claim that, she wanted to get the private divorce. So I said, okay, good. So when she called me the other day, tried to get back with me yesterday, and I declined because she was so mad about Clarissa, so angry because I finally moved on. She see us living our life. She talking about doing something for the gram or doing it for this and that. I'm living my life. I lived over there with you. I tolerated your foolishness and your cheating and your adultery for years and years and years. For the sake of my child. That's right. Moving on along. I just played the audio to y'all of the lame admitting that he's blackmailing her. Now I'm going to play an audio of her telling me that he's blackmailing her. Wow. Basically saying, but before I want to play the audio, I want to let y'all know that she's very angry at me because she says that if I would have never knocked him out, none of this would happen. So one of the reasons why she has so much animosity towards me is because I knocked him out. I'm letting y'all know that right now. That's one. I'm going to tell y'all the other two later. Oh, it gets worse. Hold on. If you want to be funny, I could be funny too. But I'm going to be funny with the truth. You lie, you lie, you lie. You had the audacity to come on here and make up a fake story and say, oh, my mother called me. How y'all ever say, come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. First and foremost, you talking about your mother called you about a YouTube video that everybody know they make fake videos on YouTube. Remy's in the hospital. Papoose this, did that, person that. Those, we all know those is fake. You just mad because you see us moving on in our life, right? You want to fabricate a story about, and I still say my mother-in-law because me and her have a tight relationship like that. And I would never say anything to disrespect her or anybody in the entire family. You lied and said, I said, go get your brothers. That's cap. Everybody know I'm close. I'm more close to them and show them more love and support than you do. But let's keep it moving. So we already played the audio of the lame, the knockout victim, soft, didn't even fight back. That's what made me mad.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, but the process was painful. So he ordered the supplies he needed from Amazon Business. Peter Piper picked peppers, but run like Humpty fell down.
I would have just clipped him and kept it pushing. But the fact that I seen that the nigga was soft when I ran down him, I said, this nigga be talking all this gangster shit, and he ain't even gonna fight back. Nigga was like a deer in headlights. But that's another story. Knocked him out. It's no mystery. Had to get a tetanus shot, knocked his tooth out and all that. Hole in my hand, the whole shit.
Wow.
But let me show y'all the audio of her. Check this out. I want y'all to listen to this. Can y'all hear me? Should I play the lame first? Should I play the lame saying that he the knockout victim saying that he's blackmailing her? Let me play her admitting it. But she's angry at me because I knocked him out, y'all. Glass Joe, y'all. We call him Glass Joe. Check it out. But listen to her. I want y'all to bear witness to this because out of the whole situation, this was one of the parts that really bothered me. So that's why I reached out to certain fake friends who I thought would be real, like they say they are, and step up, I try to bring it to their attention. Yo, I think she's being blackmailed. Do me a favor. Just reach out to her. Don't tell her you spoke to me. I just want to know she's okay. She hasn't seen the baby in days. So I said, damn, see if y'all can reach out. And I don't want to involve nobody in this because this don't got nothing to do with them and they don't owe me nothing. But when you say you family, you got to live. That's an action. You know what I'm saying? You got to live up to that. But that's neither here nor there. So we played the audio of him admitting that he's blackmailing her. Now I'm going to play the audio. Listen to what she said. And I want y'all to know that this is my ex-wife. We're not married anymore. But at the time, as a married man, I wanted to protect her from being blackmailed. So I told her, if this is going on, let me know. Whatever he's blackmailing you, I'll handle that. And we'll get past it as a family. But she lies so much, you don't know what to believe. So I'm like, damn, she blackmailing? Is he blackmailing her or not? But I want y'all to hear this. Listen to this.
He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure you don't go all like that, and then I get dragged on both sides. My team tackles and team fuck this nigga.
Team fuck this nigga. That's your name, babe, bro. Your name is Team fuck this nigga. Hold on, let's play this again.
He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure you don't go all like that, and then I get dragged on both sides. My team tackles and team fuck this nigga. You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
I would have been stopped talking with this nigga. So she's mad at me because I knocked him out. So she's telling me that I knocked him out. I put her in a position where she still had to be cool with him. But she tell y'all on live, oh, he's this. Oh, yeah. A man that treat me right. A man that did this and did that. You just said the other day you don't even deal with this lame no more. So we got one audio of him saying that he's blackmailing her. For all y'all who didn't hear it, we got an audio of the lame admitting to blackmailing this woman. Listen to this.
Yeah, man. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with that. But
Hold on. Let me get to the beginning of this thing again. Let me make sure I get it from the right part, y'all. Bear with me, man. Some bullshit audio. Hold on. Let me get this right. We're going to get to it. So we playing the audio, y'all, of the lame admitting to blackmailing her. He's admitting it.
Yeah, man. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with that. But you're right, though. That ain't that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of us. That shit gonna blow whatever I say is gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's spark is because
all right, so y'all heard that. Again, we're gonna play her basically saying she's been blackmailed. That's what it sounds like to me. What y'all think?
He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure you don't go all like that, and then I get dragged on both sides. My team tackles and team fuck this nigga.
That's what it sounds like to me. You don't want to be drugged by that man. That man, you gotta stay with him.
That is not true. I would have been stopped talking to this nigga. So you telling me you got a lame running around here bragging, oh, I'm fucking this wife, oh, the whole shit, right? You got a lame who came in front of me, shook my hand, and which is total disrespect as a man. You sleep with my wife, it is what it is. She chose that. She's in the dope. That's not why I knocked you out. I knocked you out because you shook my hand. But he's on audio saying blackmailing you. So which one is it?
Yeah,
which one is it?
Sound like
you told me numerous times.
What you think about it, Brittany?
You don't deal with him no more. You want to go on Instagram and say you with your child every day. No, you're not. You just started being with the baby after I left. Once I left, you started trying to prove to me that you're with the baby and you're doing the right thing. You're doing things that I've always wanted you to do. You just called me the other day and said, happy anniversary. I didn't even say it back to you, Rem. I didn't say it back to you. You know why? Because when our 15th year anniversary came, which was a milestone, we were supposed to have the whole thing that we did in the 10 year. You didn't want to acknowledge your property because you was too busy running around doing what you was doing. Now I'm in a space where I moved on. So for a person who got all these lies to say about me, why is it that you try to call me the other day and say happy anniversary? Why is it that when I went to pick my daughter up, you asking me for gifts and things like that? Why is it? Because you're a narcissist. And in the process of being a narcissist, anything you can't control, you're mad. But you lost the remote. So you know when somebody loses the remote, they go frantic. See, but what you didn't understand was my loyalty was
Hold on, y'all. You heard it first.
Dogman is streaming exclusively on Peacock. May
Apple
30th.
call her a what?
Because Peacock is the home of Dogman. Because that's the only place you can stream it.
Why?
Because it's the only place with all of this.
Take that down to my mouth.
Because I said weather vows before God, better for worse, richer for poor, sickness and health, death was part, and I lived that out. I did nothing but take care of you. Every utility in that house to this day right now is under my name. The alarm company called me today. You talking all this money?
Yes,
you just paid
I've been looking at the videos, girl.
A cable bill probably within the last 2 weeks.
And this is my first time hearing this one too.
I had to bail you out of jail when you.
I ain't even know
Pat
knocked his teeth out. This is my first time hearing this.
And we backtracked it. Who account did that come from? Me. You didn't have a dime. Slate warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me. So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased, I know why. Because he know the truth.
Wow.
So all of this money talk that you're talking, you're a liar. All you do is lie. Very bipolar. Say something 1 minute and she'll say 5 minutes later that she never said it.
Oh, damn, that is bipolar.
Right now on my phone, and like I told you, I never wanted a penny. I never wanted one dime. All of the music I wrote for her, I never wanted one penny. I never put my name on the credit. I never did anything. When people said, we know Pat writing that. Oh, you want to go in here and say, oh, I was making music before him. You was. That's why when I started writing it, they saw the difference. You want to talk down upon me. You want to try to assassinate my character. But in actuality, there are people who interact with us. Anybody who ever been around her and never been around me, please step to the front. Am I respectful? Am I considerate? I come from a very big family. I'm very loved. I'm very loved, inside and outside. And guess what? Your family love you too, but you don't love them.
Wow.
You're very cruel to people because you're a narcissist. And you know what?
Woo!
It hurts me that I gotta even say this about you, that I gotta even come on this live and do this. But the fact that you tried to mention my children, the fact that you had the audacity to come on here and say, I haven't seen my daughter, you didn't allow me to see my daughter. December 14th, when we gave my daughter a birthday party, you came to my attention. We spoke about the party. I said, how much is the party? You told me the amount of the party. You put up your half of the money for the party. I put up my money for my daughter's party. When my daughter's party took place, you had the audacity to send me a text and tell me not to come to my child's party. Why did you do that? Because I moved on. And I wasn't sitting in the house watching my daughter while you run around with this lame, come home to me and say you wasn't with him. Why would you be with him? He's so beneath you.
Wow.
When I noticed that you was probably getting blackmailed because you're such a liar, I tried to protect you like I always protected you.
And I said that, y'all.
You want to make it, you want to go on the gram, you want to play games about me knocking him out. That's a small thing. That wasn't the first time you saw me in action. But you know what? Like I said earlier, there's 3 reasons why she started to have so much animosity towards me. One was because I knocked him out. And it wasn't because she cared about his well-being. It was because she had been, as a celebrity, as a famous person who could be a role model if she wanted to, she has been behaving in a very, should I say promiscuous? Should I say promiscuous?
Yes.
She has been behaving in a very not too respectful way. And it's been right under the nose of the entire industry and everybody. And people allow it because some of them are groupies. Some of them are clout chasers. Some people, they know the truth, but they act like it's not happening. By me knocking him out, it kind of put it out there, what's really going on. Also, she tried to fool y'all and say, what person would be in a marriage with a loving husband, being taken care of, bills paid, and cheat? You know what person would do that?
God damn.
You. Everything will be fine, and you will still violate. Because you know why? You can't keep your legs closed, Rem. That's one of the main problems with you.
I believe that.
I could sit up here and run through your body count, but that's not what I'm going to do. Because I'm not here to tear you down, and I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm not here to do that. But the fact that you mentioned my children and you fabricated after you have already been documented and recorded, telling the truth about how I supported you when you was away, telling the truth about our entire time together.
Sound like
but
Robert
it wasn't good
right
enough
there.
for you to move on and be an adult after you cheated. And I gave you numerous opportunities to stop the cheating. We went to a therapist. Why come on here and lie and say we haven't slept together since 2022? Why come on here and make it seem like that's true? We never had an agreement. Oh, you be with who you be with, and I be with. We never had an agreement. All we had was you lying, saying that you're not with him. Why would you deal with him? That's all we had. And when I found out the truth that you were with him, you said, let's go to therapy. And I agreed. Then we made an agreement with the therapist. You violated the agreement again. So when I caught him, I knocked him out. Wherever I would have saw him at, I would have knocked him out. You so mad at me because I knocked him out at your event. Anywhere I saw him at, he was getting put down. And I told you this. I still got the messages telling you this. So all of this fabrication, all of these stories about me, my children, all of these stories about money. I paid every bill in that household. I did nothing but buy you gifts. It's photos and everything of it. It's all on my page. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. They hiding from something. It's still there. Me buying her gifts. All that materialistic. If you notice, her entire thing was about materialism. Just fabricating. She just recently told me she don't got no money. So what you talking this money talk? Hey, this is what I got in my account. Let's keep it a buck.
Wow.
So you want to fabricate these stories. I don't have to fabricate to impress anybody. Everybody knows I'm a hard worker. Everybody know I came from the bottom. Everybody know I went from artist, transition to executive. All of the times y'all see me support this woman, any song, any video she dropped, show me one post of her saying, subscribe to TuneCore. Show me one. Just show me one.
Wow.
Show me one, guys. When I drop an album every month, every single month, as the year progressed, the producers and the artists grew higher and higher and higher. By the time I got to the end of the year and I caught that feature with Lil Wayne, she ain't come home no more. She started staying out. There's people very close to you. When you did that, they said, Pat.
Wow. Hold on, y'all.
Life runs on its own schedule.
After this one, I'm out of here.
So, at TD, we run on yours.
Baby, this is something here, honey.
Because sometimes going for a walk just can't wait. And your morning meeting...
Ooh, Remy, you got to do better, my darling.
For a long time. Don't pay her no mind. She's only doing that to throw you off of your grind. She see you finally about to be successful again, bro. It's been a long time. You deserved it. You know what she did? Start staying out, not coming home. So I could go on and on about her. She could fabricate any lie she want about me. Any lie she want to fabricate, she could fabricate. I wrote 90% of the music since I've been with her. And if you come around me and you type a keyword from any one of her verses, it pops up in my phone with the date that I wrote it. So all of this money talk on that aspect, that's cap. You talk about me buying you gifts. You try to say in the past, oh, you don't buy gifts. That's documented. You walk around with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of jewelry that I bought every single day. You talking this jewelry talk. First and foremost, I have a cash business. So there's numerous times where I cash you out and you went and bought things. With my money. With my money. You want to talk about property? We bought this house together. We bought it together. We bought it together. I wrote one of your biggest records, man. One of your biggest hits. So you want to downplay me as an artist when I wrote one of your biggest hits. That's so sad. Wow. But like I said earlier, the fact that you chose to mention my kids, that's why I responded on this video. As far as the divorce, like I said, she never wanted to get a divorce. She never wanted a divorce. That's correct. And she didn't want to do it peacefully, like two adults, because the attorneys brought to my attention, if you guys agree, the divorce could be private. But if you don't agree, it gets messy. I brought that to her attention. She never wanted to do it. Just recent, and I say within the past few weeks, she's been saying that she wanted to do it civilized way. So we had a plan. She said she wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to work it out. She even tried to tell me, like I told you yesterday, she started asking me, are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that even a question? I'm going forward with the divorce. Yes. Now I wake up to this morning. Very strange. So what I'm saying to y'all is the reason why this is happening because you mentioned my children and you lied. You cheated with this lame since 2022. You cheated with numerous others before that. And you know it's true. You know it's true. You know it's true.
Wow.
Look at the comments. They know what I wrote. I wrote tons of her music. 90% of her music, I wrote it since I've been around her. I wrote probably like 3 songs on her first album. If I listen to it, I'll tell you exactly what I wrote. And when you listen to it, y'all know my pen. But that's neither here nor there. That's not why I came here. The only reason why I'm mentioning that is because you fabricated. You fabricated and you talked about my children. And as a father, I was not going to allow that. I've allowed you to do what you've been doing all this time, and I said nothing. I said nothing.
And he's talking about his other children before her. That's what we talking about.
Oh, it's not just the two. I said, Rem, whatever I got to do to assist you, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, but it's not just us. What the hell do you mean it's not just us? Who is this nigga? Very bitter because I moved on, because I finally moved on. I got tired of sitting there tolerating it. And I was there for my daughter, but I started to realize that my daughter didn't need to see me like that. She didn't need to see her father.
And that's why
she got to come to another room to visit me.
Because of that
When we all used to sleep together as a family. I started to realize that. I said, you know what? I would rather her see me how she's supposed to see her dad, on his feet, doing the right thing, not sitting in here tolerating somebody who constantly stabbing me in my back. Right. So I decided to move on. And as far as the divorce, the reason why I filed today was because, like I said, me and her just spoke. And we said, I told her I'm going to go Saturday and speak to my attorney. After I speak, I'll be ready to do the mediation. You know what I'm saying? Or for the mediator. But since she's so upset, because if you pay attention, Clarissa has a fight coming up. Clarissa's out here shining like the diamond she is. And she's mad. She's bitter that I moved on. So she wanted to go on social media today and fabricate. You come on the live talking about, oh, my mother went on the YouTube and she said, are you in the hospital? Dumb fake hospital videos is old as hell. You just wanted an excuse to come up here and be malicious and make up lies. Let's keep it a buck. That was pathetic. This you on the live talking about, pay attention, y'all. Go back to the live and watch this. Oh, don't call me. No, y'all, don't call me. What Ed Lover say? Come on, son. Come on, son. Nobody was calling you. Nobody was calling you. Picked up the phone and said, no, don't call me. Oh, I thought you was calling me about that. They didn't even know she was live, y'all. Your bullshit and your tactics is not relevant. If you look at Cardi B video, when she went at, she was talking, I think she went live about her husband or whatever, because I don't want to get in their business. But during her video, she was like, nobody call me. Nobody call me. You up here, you want to imitate that, man. You're not Cardi B, man.
That poo ain't playing.
How long does it take you to plan a site structure? Oh, no. The answer is too long. Barry here from the Wix Studio team. We recently launched a feature that's getting major love in the community.
Let's keep it a buck. This is how phony you is. Yes, she did. She on the live saying, oh, don't call me, no. But she picked up the phone. Oh, I thought she was calling me about that. Nobody was calling me about that. They didn't care. Nobody cared about that. But this is the fabrication and the fakeness. This is the fakeness. You just needed an excuse to do that. You've been telling me for the longest, when I knocked them out, oh, I'm going to make you lose your job. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth. Like I said earlier, never supported it. All the support y'all seen. And mind you, I don't want y'all to take my word for this. It speaks for itself. So document it. Never let these celebrities who you support spend money on, follow their journey, open their mouth when something bad happens to tell you. You don't know me. You don't know my real life. Yes, they do. I documented when my child was born in front of them. I documented the wedding. I documented visiting you. So these people been following our journey for a long time. They say that because they don't want you to believe your eyes. Y'all seen it, y'all. Everything y'all seen was true. Y'all seen the entire journey of us. And throughout that journey, what did y'all say? What did y'all notice? Y'all seen support. Y'all seen loyalty. Y'all seen authenticity. Y'all seen my daughter be born. I welcomed y'all into the delivery room. It was all documented. Now you want to lie to these people and rewrite history and say, he didn't support me. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. You're a damn liar. I had to pack up the house that you was renting when you caught the case and put everything in storage. I had to fly everybody up. I had to relocate and get a condo close to the prison so I could visit you. I wouldn't have visited you every day for a year straight because I knew you needed me. I knew you needed me. And now you want to come in front of these people and change that and change the facts of what happened? Really? Why? Because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock some lame out who deserved it? You don't shake no man hand to sleep with his wife. When you had to pay the civil suit, I paid that. I left from overseas. I had another show. I was on tour. I skipped out of my show, flew back here. They said, Pat, what you doing? You got another engagement. You're contracted to do this. I said, I gotta go, man. Rem need me. Anybody who was on tour with me, please step to the front. I flew back and bailed you out. Because that's what real people do. I don't want to bring people names in it, but another individual put up the house. I put up the cash because you needed it. And you know another reason why I had to bail you out because you didn't have the money. You didn't have the money. I'm saying, I'm not even going to bring Joe in a minute. I'm not even going to bring them in it. But your relationship wasn't what it was at the time. You burnt all your bridges. I was wondering at the time, damn, why nobody rock with her? Why nobody supporting her? Why everybody turning their back? Because you burned your bridges. That's why I should have knew. That was a flag. That was a red flag. Your family love you. I tell you all the time. But do you love them back? Who do you love? Who do you love? You got a problem with everybody.
Wow.
Ever since Cam left Juju, she been the bitter best friend. Putting bad ideas, bad concepts, bad advice in your ear. Let's keep it real. See what I'm saying? This is what I didn't want to do, man. Because to me, this ain't what it is. But the fact that you mentioned my children, I cannot let that ride. Because I stand on that. You want to fabricate stories. Like I ain't bring you 35, I'm sorry, pardon me, y'all, 30 to 31 pounds of food every month. For the entire 6 years you was incarcerated. You want to fabricate stories. Like I didn't come to reconcile with my mother and your mother, who are two great, amazing women. Both of them love their families, take care of their families. Like we didn't know come there so we could have a wedding. When that whole key situation transpired, like I didn't go through that storm with you. Like I wasn't in the courtroom fighting officers over your situation. So, you know, you're very ungrateful. And it's sad to say, I don't want to disrespect you as a woman, but you're a narcissist.
Wow.
I wish I didn't have to come on this live to do this, but I had to do it. I had to do it. Everything, as far as my clothes, guess what, y'all? When I left, I didn't want nothing. I didn't care about the clothes. I said, I don't care about nothing.
Yeah, I told y'all earlier, before I played this video, some men like that.
I did not want it. I didn't want no clothes. Keep it. Keep it. I just needed to leave, man. Because like I said, I didn't want...
Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Additionally, always keep it locked in with Word on the Street channel for all of the latest news surrounding Remy Ma, Charleston White, Papoose, and Claressa Shields. Finally, stay with us for everything else going on in the world of music and pop culture.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 10...
Baby! Ooh, honey. Papoose said he didn't want them clothes, honey. And you know, it is a lot of men like that, y'all. When they leave a relationship, sometimes they don't care about, you know, what they left behind. You know, they just leave, you know, they're just tired of it. They just want to get out of the toxic relationship. They're just going on about their business. And I said that before I even played this video here. You know, I'm glad he out. I wish him nothing but the best. You know, I hope he move on and be successful in whatever he do. And Claressa Shields, I wish her best. I wish Remy Ma the best too. You know, I just want her to understand. I want her to know that, you know, you left a good man because you had a cheating problem. I definitely do believe this marriage broke up because she had a cheating problem. She admitted she wasn't a good wife. She told him that. I know I'm not a good wife. You're not. You're not. You was not a good wife. You was not a good mom. Okay? Even Papoose daughter, I think that's the oldest daughter, she even came and said what she said on Facebook. Remy Ma knew what she was doing. She been cheating on my dad for the longest. That's what the daughter said. Nice looking daughter. So, you know, it is what it is. You know? But I still want Claressa, I want her to keep her eyes open too. Not saying Papoose is a bad man, not any of that. But, you know, just keep your eyes on the prize. You know what I'm saying? If you start to say something right, you move on, you know, with what you can do, what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? because you are a very successful woman. You're doing your thing out here. You know, so if you see anything ain't right, you feel something ain't right, you do what you got to do too. That's what I say to her. You know, but yeah, she was a cheater her whole life. Miss D, I didn't know you were live. I didn't get your notification. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry, April. I did 3 good videos a day on Papoose and Remy and them. I did 3. And yeah, and I'm about ready to jump off. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Sometimes you have to unsubscribe and subscribe back and make sure when you do that, make sure you got all on for all notifications. Because some people just subscribe but don't put the bell on. The bell is going to say all. You get all. But yeah, it was a good live today, April. Yeah, I went and dug up some videos and stuff on Remy and Papu and him. And I shared those lives. I'm going to see if I find some more, you know, and probably do a live tomorrow on Friday. Oh, yeah. And, no, forget it. I definitely will watch the backflip. Okay. It was good. It was good. She's a cheater, honey. She's a cheater, April. Baby. And some of that stuff he said, I ain't gonna lie. The guys were saying it definitely played some parts in Brianna. Like, for sure. It really did. You know, so I'm going to get up off here, y'all. My coffee link is in the chat. If anybody would like to donate to my channel, I'm going to look for some more videos. Probably, yeah, tonight. See if I see anything that's going on. Yeah. I want to keep on this story. I do. I want to see exactly what's going on with this story. Because they did say she got rushed to the hospital yesterday. So I did play a video of that one too, but that's the first video I played when I started my live. So the guy was talking about, you're going to laugh at him because he was so funny telling the story. Like, just so funny. So I'm going to do some more research on that and find out was that really true. Because he said that they found a medicine bottle next to her. I don't know, child. But I'm going to see if I find something on it. So, y'all, I love you guys. Thank you guys for everybody that chimed in. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, that's what the guy said. And the guy told Papoose, please don't go over there. Don't go to the hospital. Don't go see her. Because you don't want her to lie on you and call the cops on you and tell the cops you did something to her. Now, that part, I agree. Because, baby, if you say she's a narcissist, you better stay away from her. That's what I'm going to tell you, Papoose. Because you say she's a narcissist. And she does got some little behavior. So, baby, just worry about your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Try to figure out where your daughter at or whatever. But, But, yeah, I'm going to look up some more stuff tonight, April, and see. Yeah. The first guy I covered this morning, I played his video. Oh, my God, April, he's so funny. You going to crack up listening to him. He's just so funny. Oh, Lord, he's funny. So thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the time. And thank y'all for the 2 people that sent me a coffee. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So, yeah, we're going to see. see what I can, look into. And one lady came in my chat and said that somehow Papu cheated on her. Well, I don't know. He could have. It ain't out yet. So, I haven't seen no videos or anyone talking about it. And if any videos do surface like that, and if I see it, I will speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But Papu says she's been cheating ever since 2022. Yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time. And this man knew she was cheating and still stayed with her. And then she gonna say on her video that you didn't leave me because of no fidelity. Tell him the truth. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? He should have left you for that. It's been going on for years. So what are you saying? Your husband should have stayed with you and let you kept cheating on him with anybody you wanted? And his job was to accept that? Dang. Wow. Well, let me get up off here. Yeah, April, let me know how you felt about it tomorrow, baby. Let me know how you felt about it tomorrow. So I love you guys. Thank y'all for timing in with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all be safe, be blessed, stay prayed up. And I love you guys. And I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.